Yo, 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 what up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up? Happy Monday, happy Monday, back again. It's Monday, baby, and we back again. Another episode, another week, SR Daily, here we are, chiming in, tuning in from the studio. From the studio. What's going on? Peace and love, my good people. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Let's get this thing started right. Peace and love. Happy Monday, week 72 here on SR Daily. It is Monday, April 28th, 2025. This is the last Monday of the month, last week of the month, last few days of the month, man. It's going down. May is fast approaching. Spring seems to have sprung, although it was a little chilly this morning, and it was very chilly and windy yesterday morning and early afternoon. But weather seems to be getting better. Miss E with the Z, what's going on, my sister? Peace and love. Thanks for tuning in. Come on into the show. Episode 354 here on SR Daily 354. Tomorrow's 355. That means we are 46, almost 45 episodes away from milestone episode 400th episode. Is coming up on Tuesday, July 1st. Please mark your calendar. Tuesday, July 1st, 9 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. We will be live from a special location. I will announce that location soon. We will be live for a studio audience show. If you are interested and available on joining the show, you will be able to join us live. You will be able to be in the audience. If, depending on who you are, I'm going to call out some guests. You can be on the show to talk about what you're up to. Talk about some things going on in the world. Rising Ground, Brooklyn Blizzards. What's going on, my brother? Peace and love. Come on in, hit that share button. Share this live with 5 to 10 of your friends who may be interested in tuning in. Hit that share button. Share this live with some of your friends, some of your good peoples. Don't be afraid to spread the love. Don't be afraid to get some good folks in the chat, in the conversation on this early Monday morning. Beautiful Monday morning. It is a beautiful day. It is a sunny day. It's going to be sunny outside, and it's definitely going to be a busy day. I got a lot of stuff to take care of on this Monday. A lot of stuff to get done on this Monday, man. But we're going to get it all done. Peace and love. Sefu Sankofa. Peace and love, my brother. We are going to start the show with our first segment of the day. Today's first segment on this beautiful Monday, April 28th, 2025, episode 354 is our quote of the day. Today's quote is a powerful quote, very simple quote. Your direction is more important than your speed. Your direction is more important than your speed. Let me read that one more time. Your direction is more important than your speed. The direction that you are going in, right? Going in the correct direction is way more important than going fast, because you can go fast in the wrong direction. You can absolutely go fast in the wrong direction. You can go slow in the correct direction, and that's better. It is better to go slow in the correct direction than it is to go fast in the wrong direction. That is universal truth, right? And I hope that you will understand that, right? Like, it's something I've learned. I've gone fast in the wrong direction, crash and burn. All right, it's not worth it. It is not worth it. A lot of people want to go fast. A lot of people got to get there quick. Listen, man, take your time. Right? My generation, we remember hearing the story of the tortoise and the hare. And the tortoise always won, right? Slow and steady has always won the race, regardless of how long it took. It was better to get there. Now they have these social media memes or what you call it, like graphics, like short videos where they show, two guys, the guy going fast but burning out, slowing down. The guy going fast, burning out, slowing down. And the guy going at a steady pace, because he never slows down, right? He's at a steady pace. He finishes first. Right? There was another video of two young boys there was a line of bottles, and they were they had to put something in the bottle, right? And so one young boy, he would go all the way to the end, get the one, come back, go really fast to the end, get the one, come back. The other little boy got one at a time from front to end. Front to end, got that one, put it back. 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 Right? Slow and steady. This guy go all the way down and real fast, come back. All the way down and real fast, come back. By the time it was over, the guy who did it one at a time, slow and steady, he won. All right? Like, it's so many examples of this truth. Your direction is more important than your speed. How you do things is more important than the rate at which you do them. Right? How you do things is more important than the speed at which you do them. So again, this quote says your direction is more important than your speed. You can rush to get nowhere. Right? Somebody used to say all motion ain't forward motion. It's not. There's some motion that will send you all the way back, right? Some motion that send you further back than others. But it is much better to go in the correct direction than it is to just go fast in the wrong direction. With that, we're going to move right along to our second segment of the day. Today's second segment, as always, our need to know news of the day. And today's news is about the weekend. It was an absolutely incredible weekend filled with legacy and impact and family and good people and opportunity and celebration and reflection and emotion. And it was, oh man, it was one of the best weekends in a long time, right? Collectively, right? Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, right? There's been some Saturdays recently that have been phenomenal, but Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, it was an incredible weekend. It was an absolutely incredible weekend. Definitely ranks up there with some of my best weekends, and not even so much for what I did, just for what I witnessed, what I was a part of. So Friday was the infamous Mobb Deep 30th anniversary mural unveiling of the infamous album, right? 30 years ago, they dropped that album, and they were, finally, they've been immortalized, they've been celebrated, but they had the mural unveiling Friday afternoon at Extra Butter in Long Island City. Right, that was incredible. Shout out to Uncle Ralph McDaniels. I ran into him, haven't seen him in years. He's doing a lot of things with the public libraries, Queens Public Libraries. I've been seeing his, events. I get the updates, but I haven't been able to make it to one, so I haven't seen him in some years. We were able to have a conversation, but we were able to chat. Right, remember me? I met him, over a decade ago. We first met. Had some talks, was able to reconnect, right? Exchange contact info, and we can have some conversation soon and see how we can contribute to this work that we're doing together, right? How we can create more impact, drive more social change. Ultimately, that's what it's about. So that was dope. Shout out to my man Godfather God. God pulled up, of course, as he would. He is one of the infamous. My man Ruck, my man Club Vernon MVP, Joe Black, my man Buttles, so many great people, man. So many great people. Caesar was out there shooting, filming for QBNYC. Shout out to the good people. My man Eddie Kruger pulled up. Eddie Kruger, incredible hip hop artist from Houston. He pulled up, right, to celebrate. He's a hip hop head. He loves hip hop, loves QB, loves the mob. So that was super dope. Yeah, that was actually a lot of fun. All right, just being outside. Just being outside, right? Being outside and watching the artists do their thing. The mural wasn't done, but the artists were putting the finishing touches on it. 3 artists. I can't remember their names at the top of my head, but they were absolutely talented. The mural was absolutely beautiful. I posted about it on my socials, Facebook and IG. But yeah, that was dope. Then Friday evening went to the movies. All right, saw The Accountant 2. Mona and I saw that. That was a really good movie. Really like so many dynamics in that movie. But then like the weekend kept going. Saturday. I got goosebumps because Saturday we codenamed the street in Queensbridge, 40th Avenue and 12th Street, to April Simpson Taylor Way. And April Simpson Taylor, longtime Queensbridge resident, somebody mentioned it at the talk, right? At the talk, they said April often bragged about literally being born in Queensbridge. She was born in her mother's bed. She was born in her mother's bed in her apartment in Queensbridge, right? She bragged about that. She was proud of that. Like, well, most people like, oh, I wasn't born here, right? They look down on the projects. They look down on Queensbridge. She was like, no, I was born here. And I was literally born here in the projects, in my mom's crib, in that building right there on that floor. She was, and she bragged about that. She was very proud of her Queensbridge roots, right? Specifically being born in Queensbridge. April Simpson had pretty tough life, right? She went through some things young, but she was able to turn her life around. She was able to get her mind right, get her heart right, and she was able to do some incredible things. She became the Queensboro, not the Queensboro. She became the Queensbridge Resident Association president. So that's a tenant association. She became the president of that. That was super dope, super powerful, right? Her and I, we did some things together, man. We also clashed a little bit, right? She's a little older than I am, so like we had some differences on what should be done in our community regarding, young people smoking weed in the buildings, regarding gentrification, regarding Amazon coming to Queensbridge, right? We stood on opposite sides politically when it came to certain things, but ultimately, I 100%, there's no doubt in my mind that we both wanted the best for our community. We just thought different things were the best, right? And that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. We had some spats, but before she transitioned, we definitely was able to reconnect. We definitely was able to hug it out. We definitely was able to like, yo, this is my sister. She's like, you are my brother. I love you. And again, she did incredible things. Like she co-founded, she was part of she was one of the founders and part of launching the NYC Kids Rise program, which helps children in public school, I think middle school, I forgot what grade. It may be elementary school, it may be all the way up to high school, I don't remember. But the NYC Kids Rise helping children, parents get bank accounts for their children, right, and invest in their education. So super dope. That was dope program she helped create. She helped ensure that we got funding for the basketball courts, right, for the park, Queensbridge Park, to be redone. April Simpson was a big voice, man. She was a big voice. She yelled, she screamed, she shouted. Like I said, we had difference in opinions on a couple of different things, but at no point did that take away from my respect, the respect that I had for her as a human, specifically as a leader in Queensbridge, right? She tried to bring people together. She tried. I told her, I mean, one year I told her, I said, yo, you are doing more. Like I've seen you do more. I think it was like in the last like 2 years or something like that. Like, I've seen you do more in the last 2 years than I've seen any other tenant president do before you, right? Like she made sure that things were happening in Queensbridge. She made sure that services was coming in, right? Again, we had differences, and I gotta keep saying that because like it's important to note that you can love somebody, you can have respect for someone, they can love you, have respect for you, but you're not always going to be on the same page, and there's going to be disagreements. There may be some spats, there may be some arguing, right? But it's important to respect each other, and it's important to know that this time will pass. And eventually, what you're mad about, you may not be mad about. The differences you have may not matter no more. And right now, those differences don't matter because she's gone, right? She's gone. But street code naming was absolutely phenomenal. So many freaking people came out to speak. It was a testament to her character. Woman from Queensbridge brought all these people out. District Attorney Belinda Katz, Queenborough President Donovan Richards, Assemblywoman Kristen Gonzalez, what's the councilwoman Julie Wan, former council member Jimmy Van Brammer, right? So many others, her children, so many friends, leaders from other neighborhoods. It was a packed house, man. We went outside and like see her name, April Simpson Taylorway, right? And that's super dope, man. Like that's that's really dope, right? It takes a lot. It takes a lot to put a community on your back. It takes a lot to sacrifice time with family, sacrifice, for the betterment of the people, for the betterment of your community, to argue, to scream, to be willing to lose relationships, to be willing to be criticized, ridiculed, talked about. It takes a lot, right? And April stood out there. She put herself out there with all of her flaws and all of her challenges. She let it be known, listen, I'm here for my neighborhood. She cried publicly, right? When the race was built up against her, right? And somebody was going to run against her to be tenant president. She cried. I remember that day at the community center. All right, but yeah, shout out to April Simpson. That was dope. And then Saturday kept going. Saturday evening, I took a group of seniors to Carnegie Hall for a classical music concert. Super dope. Some had been to Carnegie Hall before. The majority of the group had never been to Carnegie Hall. And one of the ladies who came, who had never been to Carnegie Hall prior, said that her father, right, said that she hadn't been to a theatrical performance, right? It was like theater. It wasn't acting, but it was music. It was opera, right? Said she hadn't been to a performance like that since she was a little girl. So her father used to take her. Right. And now I was bringing her. And it's just so symbolic because her father used to take her. That's things I want to do with my children, for my daughter, for my son. I've taken them places, but now as they're getting older, I want to take them to more places. I want to take them to Carnegie Hall. I want to take them to Lincoln Center. I want to take them to all of these fancy places and let them know that you belong here, number one. Number one, you belong here. Number two, you belong here. Number three, you belong here. Right? Like I want to take them and show them that culture, art, music, history, right? Like you absorb it all and go to the places that maybe some of your friends won't go to. Not that they can't go, but that they won't go. They won't go because they don't want to go. They don't want to go a lot of time because they feel like they don't belong there. I want you to know, my children, that you belong here. So to read that message that she sent me, and I didn't know that prior that she used to go to performances with her child. I didn't know that prior that she hadn't been to a performance since she was a child with her dad. All right, that was dope. My aunt came with me. My aunt, pushing 60, changed my diapers. She never been to Carnegie Hall. To provide that opportunity for her was absolutely phenomenal. My fiance came with me, right, Mona Love, right, to have that experience with her. It was just great all around, man. It was just really, really, really great all around. Great all around weekend, great all around trip. Shout out to Zip Zap Navigators who agreed to be our transportation sponsor, picking us up in Queensbridge and taking us to Carnegie Hall. It was a downpour, right when she was supposed to pull up and get us. It was an absolute downpour. It was freaking raining like crazy, but great trip nonetheless. Shout out to the Reese for allowing us to have dinner and their gym. Shout out to Organics Love Tree for providing dinner. Right, we were able to book them for nice quick meal for everybody. Right, that vegan mac and cheese, those vegan ribs, and some collard greens, and everybody raved about the food. Only people that were vegan was Mona and I, but everybody else absolutely loved the food. They spoke about, they couldn't believe it was vegan. They would tell the next person who came in, you got to get some of that mac and cheese. That mac and cheese tastes like real mac and cheese, right? It's like the rib, it ever look like a rib? It's how it look like a rib, is no bone. Like, so super dope. Super dope. Oh man, yo. Peace and love, LLC. Peace and love. Willie Will, what's going on, my brother? Peace and love. Oh man, you and the children got soaked. Y'all did leave. And it started raining when y'all was on the way home. I'm so sorry, my brother. Said Fusen Kofa, peace and love, my brother. Mona Love, happy mother loving Monday. Uncle Ralph stay at the library. Yeah, he does. He's always at the library doing things, right? But we're gonna connect to do some bigger things. Tuning in live from King Manor Park, Southside Jamaica, Queens. But yeah, let's move right along to our third segment of the day. Once again, Saturday was an absolutely freaking phenomenal weekend, celebrating impact and legacy. It was great to see folks get recognized for their contributions, and it was great to know that I made a contribution. Like, not that I've been making a contribution, but that day, in the midst of contribution and legacy being talked about, street naming and murals going up, I made an impact. And I get goosebumps because respectfully, humbly, I know that that's going to be me. I know that there's going to be a murals. I know that there are going to be streets named after me. I know that, right? And yeah, it's just like mind-boggling, like to just watch all of the people talk about April, to watch all of the people come out to see the infamous Mom mural go up, right? Like, and just knowing in my heart of hearts that like I'm on the same path of doing incredible things, doing phenomenal things, making a lasting impact on my neighborhood. But let's move right along to our third segment of the day. Today's third segment always is our tip of the day. Today's tip is a very simple yet powerful tip, and it may not be easy for everyone, but everyone could do it. Wake up before the sunrise. Wake up before the sunrise. Wake up before the sunrise, even if you just lay in bed. If you have a window where the sun comes in, wake your ass up before the sunrise and witness this phenomena. I understand that there are people who say they're not morning people. I understand all of that. But I'm telling you, your life will improve. Right? Your life will improve because you will feel better. You will think clearer. Your life will improve. So like I know people, for example, Blue Pill, right? Shout out to Blue Pill, right? Shout out to to the twin pillars. All right. But Blue Pill, he said something recently. He said he used to be up late, right, burning the midnight oil and all of that stuff. But then again, learning, right? Like he said, yo, now in my 40s, I go to sleep 8, 9 o'clock. I'm in bed, right? Because like I wake up earlier and I'm so much more productive. And when you look at all of the greats in the world, now mind you, there are some times where you will have to stay up late and wake up early, right? You got to finish a project late at night. You got to get up early to do something else or get moving, travel, right? But all of the most successful people in the world, right, that we hear from speak the same. Wake up early. Wake up early. Wake up early. But then there are people who say they want to be successful, right, who may be successful. They may have some success, right, which is meaning they live life on their terms, so that's success. But they can be more successful if they woke up early. So wake up before the sunrise. Wake up before the sunrise, witness the phenomenon, and understand that it's not just a beautiful thing to witness. It's not just about witnessing the sunrise, right? It's not just about that. Because you're like, well, I can stay up and I can just witness the sunset. It's not just about witnessing the sunrise. It is about experiencing the sunrise. It is about the energy that the sun brings, right? It's about the energy. Like it does something to you. The energy, it does. The energy that the sun brings when you watch it, even from your window, right? Like it does something to you, right? Like it fills your eyes, like it fills, oh man, it does something to your brain, it does something to your heart, it does something to your spirit, to your consciousness. You get thoughts that you didn't get, right? Like it's a beautiful thing. And so I encourage all of you to wake up early, man. It benefits you physically, it benefits you energetically, it'll benefit you mentally and emotionally, right? And I am 100% convinced, and I need to start doing this myself. I need to get to bed earlier. And I'm working on that, right? I'm actively working on getting to bed earlier. Some days, like I think last week, like 2 of the days, I was in bed by 10 o'clock. Last night, I was in bed not too long after 10. Not too long after 10, I was in bed, right? I'm 100% convinced that waking up early is much more beneficial than staying up late on multiple levels. And I'm someone who, I like to say I'm both. I love staying up late. I love waking up early, right? I can't do both. I can't stay up to 3 o'clock, 2 o'clock, and wake up at 4 o'clock. I can't do that. 5 o'clock. Can't do that. That's not enough rest. I'd be tired. I'd be having a nap during the day, which I love naps, right? But I need at least 4 to 6 hours of sleep, not 3. 4 to 6. My body's good. My mind is good. 100% convinced. Waking up early is way more beneficial. It does way more for you than staying up late. You wake up early, you can get your writing done, right? People say, oh, I don't want to wake up and go right on the computer. Okay, so you want to do the writing at night before you go to sleep? Like you want to do the writing at night before you go to sleep so that it's still in your mind, still in your subconscious? Pick your poison, right? Pick your poison. I would encourage everyone to wake up before the sunrise. Wake up before the sunrise in the quiet of the home. Get the work done. You're not tired, right? Especially if you got adequate rest, you're not tired. You can do all of the things that you need to do. And let's move right along to our fourth and final segment of the day, our build of the day, on the topic of legacy, on the topic of impact, on the topic of remembrance and remembering. I want to talk about how do we honor the people that we love, right? Street namings, plaques, statues, murals, all of these things, right? What are some ways we can honor those that we love, specifically those that we love that have passed away? Do we have to wait till they die, right? Do we have to wait till they die? Do we honor folks differently than, do we honor folks differently when they're dead than when they're alive? If so, why? For example, somebody may be alive. You may say, thank you. Thank you for all of your work. You may say, thank you for all of your work. I appreciate you, right? But you keep it moving. When they die, you may be like, yo, we need a mirror about them. We need to tell everybody about them. Why you didn't do that when they was alive? Why you didn't create a mirror for them when they were alive? Why you didn't tell everybody about them and what they did when they were alive? This is a question, I think I began asking this question when my sister transitioned in 2016, right? Big sister Bunny. When she transitioned in 2016, I began asking this question: how do we honor the people that we love? How do we honor the people that we love? Again, specifically those who have passed away. Why don't we, like oftentimes, clearly there are some, but why don't we do more street namings, plaques, statues, murals for people that are living? So that a young person can be like, yo, wait, I know that person. That person that's you. Like, how powerful is that? How powerful is it for a young person to see a street name and then to hear you speak with the same street name? Like, you introduce yourself or someone introduces you and you speak like, yo, wait, you alive with a street name. Or a mural, right? You get a mural, like, yo, that's you in that mural, right? How powerful is it to create a scholarship for somebody who's alive in honor of someone who's living? So a young person be like, yo, I got the scholarship, and I'm gonna call this person up and say thank you. I'm gonna email this person and say thank you. Powerful, powerful, powerful. But yeah, talk to me, guys. What are some ways that we can honor the people who we love? Sefu said, real honor is through carrying on their correct ideas in practice. Yes, absolutely. That's honor, right? I don't think the other honor is fake honor, right? I think that should happen, but I think you also have to create something physical so that people can see, right? Because you can only reach so many people carrying on their correct ideas in practice. You may not know their ideas, right? Like, so like, you know what I mean? Mural, art, right? I think, like, for example, my sister Bunny who transitioned, I started asking that question because, prior in her life, she was on drugs and she got out of trouble. And then she turned her life around. She got clean, she got sober, and she did incredible work, specifically working with people in the facilities. And the rehab, I forgot what facility she worked at, but she worked with the people in the rehab facilities, the people in the drug treatment facilities, right? And so we spoke about creating her own facility and creating a facility together. Obviously, my life was already changed. I was already doing great work. She'd been to some of my award ceremonies. She knows some of the things that I've done. So we spoke about, creating a facility together. When she transitioned, I said, I got to create that. I got to create Bunny's House. Bunny's House is for wayward youth and adults who are addicted to drugs, who are trying to get clean. Trying to get clean from drugs, been incarcerated. Bunny's been incarcerated. So I'm gonna figure it out over the next few years, and we're gonna make it happen, right? Walter Chick Austin, right? One of his sisters came with us to the Carnegie Hall event Saturday night. Walter Chick Austin was a hero to us, right? Took some of us to our first doctor's appointments, right? We had to get checked for STDs, right? Helped make sure we got in college, right? Helped make sure that we had the things that we needed as young people, man. Took us on college trips, like, did so much for us. And so Walter Chick Austin, I spoke to his family. I spoke to, Veronica at the community center. I think he needs a statue. Right, I think he needs a statue right outside of the community center. Right, was a statue of him, and then there's writing where you can read about him, who he was, what he did, his bio. Right. So yeah, like I said, I think about this often. How do we honor the people that we love, especially those that passed away? And do we have to wait till they pass away to really honor them? Right, to really honor them, because carrying Sefu, right, but carrying their ideas in practice, again, that's great, and that's carrying their name, right? But like, some of us deserve celebration. Some of us deserve ceremony. Some of us deserve, like, the public to hear, right? Like, this is who this person was. This is what they did, right? And we are honoring them in this way. And yes, everybody, if you love them, keep their work going, right? Take some of their ideas, take some of what they did and build on it, add to it, right? But yeah, powerful. Sefu said, I woke up today at 5 a.m. I prayed and meditated. I feel great. Nice. You will have a street name on my heart, brother. Oh, yeah, I'm not even worried about that, my brother. I appreciate you. We're gonna do some things. All right. Like I said, I'm very humbled, but I know, like, I got a legacy that's already stamped. I've done some things that nobody has done. Right. And I'm just getting started because it's not enough. Right. We got so much more to do. For the people, not just of Queensbridge, not just of Queens, not just of New York City, but for the people of America and the people of the world. We got work to do, more work to do. We got schools to build, we got clinics to build, right? We got restaurant institutions to build, right? We got freaking generations to get healthier. We got things to do, man. So we're gonna do it. Willie Will, you are a big inspiration. Y'all, appreciate you, my brother. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yes, sir. That's why that mural at MoMA is important. Yes, the mural at MoMA, with Reza, with my Aunt Nini, with Brother Kenny, with Sister Talisha, and her son, Super Dope, and some other great folks. But listen, guys, that is our show. All right, I'm not going to keep you guys too much longer. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. It was a beautiful weekend. It's going to be a beautiful week ahead. Wednesday, Mona and I head down to University of Delaware for our, for the Limitless World Summit, in which we will be presenting a meditative empowerment workshop on Friday. So super looking forward to that. My next workshop in Queensbridge is Saturday, so mark your calendar. Willie, if you're available, you could bring the children. Saturday at 1 o'clock, 1 to 3. It is a workshop on mental health. Right, so I'm super excited for that. As you all know, I love doing workshops in my neighborhood. I love being booked by my neighborhood. There's no better feeling than that. But yeah, that's what's happening, man. So mark your calendars. Saturday, May 3rd, 1 to 3 p.m. It is a mental health workshop at the Jacob A. Reese Community Center, facilitated by me, LaShawn Sugar Ray Marston. And that's going to be a good one. And then May 17th, mark that calendar. Also, Willie, bring your children, bring the family. May 17th is a community healing event. We will be outside. We will have games. We will have food. We will have a whole bunch of things happening on Saturday, May 17th. That's our annual community healing event. Right. So, yeah, man, a lot happening. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Week 72 is off and running. Episode 354 is in the books. Please be sure to join us right back here tomorrow. Same time, same place, 9 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. We are here Monday through Friday. So tomorrow, Tuesday, we are here, right, on Facebook Live, YouTube Live, and Instagram Live. I look forward to seeing you guys there. And remember, it ain't getting knocked down. That's the problem. It's staying down. So get up. The power is in you. As always, be kind to yourself and be kind to each other. Peace and love. Sefu, I don't have a flyer, my brother. I don't have a flyer. They're handling that. I don't know if they have a flyer. There's no flyer. It's just spread the word, my brother. If they have a flyer, I will share it with you. All right. But spread the word. It's word of mouth type thing. All right. I love you and I appreciate you guys. See you. Peace.